So let's talk about systems of three equations. There are three possible outcomes. There is a unique solution, so like all three planes cross exactly only here at one point, so there's like one x, y, and z combination that makes it work. There's no solution, like nowhere in all of space do these three different planes cross. Or infinite solutions where there's a single line. It's kind of hard to do 3 dimensions on a 2D space, but like right here is the line where all three planes cross each other. It's sort of like if we were looking at like a perfect cross section, the three planes look like this. And they're crossing right there, but that's a line, so it's like going the whole way through. So how do we know which is which? Basically, you want to try solving them. So we've talked about solving them before. We can set up an augmented matrix, and we want to get it down so we have ones on the diagonal and zeros on the lower triangle. Honestly, it's not that even important that you get ones on that diagonal. What we need are these lower three to be 0. So if you can get the lower three to be 0, and you have actual numbers in the rest of the area, that's going to be a unique solution. If, however, you can get the bottom three to be 0, or at some point in solving it, we've got all zeros here, all zeros, all zeros, all zeros. It doesn't have to be the bottom row. It could be the top or the middle, but if any one row, I have all zeros in the matrix parts, but a non-zero on the right-hand side of my augmented matrix, that's going to be no solution. Or lastly, it's kind of a similar situation. I'm trying to solve them. I get my ones in the triangle, but I find as I'm working that I have all zeros on the left and then also a 0 on the right. All zeros on the left, also a 0 on the right. Again, it doesn't have to be the bottom row. Typically, that's just how it's going to work out. It's how you should focus on it. But if I get all zeros, like zeros left, zeros right, that's infinitely many solutions. And that means I can use the upper rows to create, I would say that one variable is lambda, for example, and then I can define x and y in terms of whatever z is. Or I could define x and then solve y and z in terms of x.